I don't know what else to call it, so we'll just call it what it is. A chopped carne asada sandwich. Look how cute you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. After the delicious chopped Italian sandwich we made a week ago, 2 weeks ago, oh my God, so good. So good. And if you haven't seen it, I won't say Max will put a link because he probably won't. But you should go watch the video after this. Look, it was so delicious. Max said, let's chop something else and make a sandwich out of it. So, okay, let's do that. Now I start thinking. Turkey. Oh, it's okay, it's not that exciting. Peanut butter and jelly, no, that's not gonna work. BLT. It seems like it's too close to that chopped Italian. See, egg salad, no, because it's already chopped. So you're not gonna do that. And then we thought, what if we used carne asada? And we put the things in the carne asada that you would have if you were serving it. So it would be all kinds of delicious stuff. We make the carne asada marinate first. We start marinating the beef, and then it all happens. This makes quite beautifully in a blender. We start with a half a cup of neutral oil. And this is just avocado. You could use vegetable, canola, whatever you want. Righty. Next, the tops of a bunch of cilantro. A bunch. 3 cloves of garlic, and that looked like 4 because one of them broke. A couple tablespoons of soy sauce. And every time I make this, I have to say, don't be weirded out. This is not gonna be like Chinese carne asada. It's just gonna be delicious.
It's a controversial ingredient.
It's a controversial ingredient, as is a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. Light brown sugar, by the way.
Maybe people's views on you putting soy in it have evolved. They should comment what they believe.
Yeah, I can tell you this. I have people tell me all the time it's literally the best carne asada marinade they've ever had. I've had actual Mexican people say to me that their grandmothers who make carne asada and have forever say how delicious this is. If only those grandmothers knew it was a Jewish boy from Canada that had started this with the soy sauce. But look at it this way. Soy sauce is one of those things that adds umami, just that savory deliciousness to all kinds of things. Doesn't make it Chinese, just makes it better. Tablespoon of cumin that I'll measure casually in my hand, and looks like that. Good pinch of salt, pepper, and in our case, garlic powder, because I'm using our BFF, our carefully crafted salt, pepper, and garlic powder combination. Last but not least is the juice and the zest of 1 lime. If you cut it in half and juice it, getting the zest off is a pain in the ass, so always zest first. Now the juice. Cut it in half. Oh, this is a really juicy lime, man. Only thing left to do now, blend her up. Lid on, contact. Perfect, look what you've gotten. It's kind of gross, isn't it? Oh, but trust me, it is not gross. This is amazing. All right, let's put it with the meat. This is about a pound and a half, pound and 3/4 flap meat. Flap meat comes from bottom sirloin, and it's really great for stuff like carne asada. You know, sometimes we'll use more expensive cuts, but you don't need to. This is great. You can see how fibrous it is, so as long as you cut against the grain when you go to cut it, you're gonna be fine. So we take our marinade, we drop it in here. Fabulous. Mix it together. You wanna make sure everything gets coated well. I don't know why I put a glove on. I put a glove on for this because of Max. He gets squeamish when I use my hands. Which, by the way, I said the other day in a video, are so handy because they're right at the end of your wrist. You don't even have to think about where they are, and they are so convenient.
You're constantly misplacing things, but you can't misplace those.
You cannot misplace your mitts. Absolutely not. When you got this all nice, let's get it into a zippered bag like this. Let's seal this guy up. Okay, this now is ready to go into my fridge for, I'd say 2 to 4 hours. You wanna go overnight, you can go overnight. Now, if I just said, let's put this in the fridge, put it in the fridge, change the camera shot, and went, all right, it's been 3 hours, I could do that, and you would not know. But I would know, we want this to taste right. So we're gonna actually let this go in the fridge for a couple hours. In the meantime, you won't see this right now, we're gonna shoot another video. Because we always shoot 2. And if you're interested, we shoot generally Sundays and Mondays. Unless Max has a, I was trying to think of something funny.
Unless you have a vacation.
Unless I have a vacation or something. Chance has just been away, come on. We all have things that we have to do. But it's because I'm old and I now have earned it. So when you see this next, we will have not just let it rest a few hours, but we'll have shot another whole video. One of Rigatoni, it's gonna be so good. All right, see you in a second. All right, it's been about 3 hours. There's our marinated flap steak. There's a pasilla / poblano chili that we're gonna grill with some onion. It's all going inside this sandwich, so let's get at it, kids. Okay, so the onion and the poblano are gonna take longer, but rather than just throw them on like that, just give them a little spray, right? And then you're good. So this, boring, no sound, and this, barely any sound. And that's fine. These guys are gonna take longer than the flap steak. It's all right, but while they're there, let's put our flap steak right here. And by the way, I would use the whole grill, but this side is busted. It won't turn. It's as far as I can do it, and I don't wanna force it. So until I get it fixed, we're down to one. It's all right, we're gonna be okay. And on we go. Come on, buddy, spread out for me, thank you. Let me tell you something about this carne asada. When it hits the hot grill, the smell is just crazy delicious. Wow, gotta work this guy in a little bit. Now, because it's so thin, we're not going much more than 2-3 minutes aside and we'll take it off. Spread it out. We can give the lid a shut just to get it super hot for a minute and we'll be back. Let's flip, shall we? Oh man. Oh Lord. Lord help me. Gosh. Love this. Let's check the onion. Oh, hot. Getting there. This guy, getting there. Okay. Let me just move these around. That seems to be hotter in the middle. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Beautiful. Okay. Couple minutes. We start taking stuff off. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, we're looking beautiful. Pepper, ready. Pepper off. Onion. Another couple minutes on that side. I'm taking the flap off because it's gonna get a quick heat up on the flat top before we sandwich it. So these come off, this comes off, this comes off. Oh, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna give that like another couple of minutes. I'll pull it off and then we'll be ready to make stuff happen. The sandwich needs a roll and we're using this beautiful bolillo from the Northgate Market here in San Diego. Great Mexican-inspired mostly market. So like we did the other day, let's just give our friend a cut, open, nice. Little oil, and this will go on the flat top to get crispy, like this. The steak weight, we'll hope a little bit. Just a little color, just a little toast, just a little beautiful brownness. But don't go too far away because these things can go fast. See? It's not just color, it's texture. And then there's gonna be flavor from the heat. Come on, we've done this many times. I like it, let's cut some meat. Look it, look it, look it, look it, look it. Look it, look it, look it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut some of these like we would against the grain, right? Like this way. And still a little medium rare inside, which is going to mean one thing. When we throw it on the flat top for a little melty heat, it's not gonna be overdone. So let me just give these guys a bit of this, just to help them along. I understand that Italian sandwich, everything got chopped from whole, but this is not thin slices of salami. This is like some substantial meat. The boys have already had a couple bites. How do we do, guys?
Unreal.
Great.
So good. Soy's the key. You soy cuck. Soy boy, what is?
Soy boy cuck.
Soy boy cuck. All right, take this, just get it out of the way. This thing's gonna be the shit. Okay, couple more things here. So we have our pasilla like this. I don't think we need the whole pasilla, so we'll cut. We've got seeds inside. Watch, let's just lose the seeds. We don't really need them.
Fuck you, seeds.
We have our onion here, beautiful like this. These are getting cut. A couple other things to add to the pile. One of them will be some beautiful avocado. Remember, this is all getting scooshed up pretty nice, so how they are at this point is not so important. And even though there's fresh cilantro in the marinade, we throw a bunch on here. We give it a little hit of lime juice. And Max wanted to put sour cream in this, but that would be silly, so we're not. We will give it just a little BFF. One more thing before our meat. Some fries, because we think that this makes a lot of sense. All right, now here's what we're doing with our steak. Come to the flat top. I have one extra thing that I don't know if you'd want included. I got this when I was at Northgate too. Do you like chicharron? Do you like big chicharron?
The biggest chicharron I've ever seen.
Biggest chicharron I've ever seen. I'm just wondering if a little of this might not enhance. Oh, hell yeah. So, just like this. Now we're ready for our steak. Here we go. Okay, just a little splash of oil. Our gorgeous meat, like this. And now cheese over the top. Pepperoni jack. Give this about 20 seconds or 30 seconds to melt, and we're good to take it off. Let's go. And on we go. And don't worry if it doesn't sit perfect. Oh, well, of course it did, because we're chopping. So just chop. onions, fries, pasillas, avocado, oh my God, lime juice, cilantro, the giant chicharron pieces. Oh my God, it looks so damn good. All right, let's get some in our bolillo. Just up you go and in you go. Damn, up you go and in you go. Just like that. I love holding it like this, like I'm cradling a little baby's face. Look how cute you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We'll just marvel at its beautifulness. There's something to this chopping that makes it extra special. I've not had a bite yet, but Chance has been taking pieces of the chicharron and the extra stuff that didn't go in here. Has been eating them like a cracker. And how good, Chancey?
So damn good.
I can't wait. So Max, if you're done with all your beautification project here, I would love to have a bite. This is big. It's a big roll. It's a big, hearty, heavy sandwich. It smells great. All right, we've made the chopped Italian. We've also done the chopped cheese, but the chopped carne, I think, kills them all. I would like to talk more, but I have to eat more, and I can't talk and eat. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, give us a like. Let us know in the comments what you would like us to make, because we want to make what you want us to make. A little bit more lime.